Last month, Leo sat in 14 meetings and said 0 sentences. His phone spoke more than he did.
It's true. 14 meetings, Tina. Not a single word. I became the guy who looks at his phone, not the guy with ideas.
That's a problem many English learners face. You have good ideas, but your voice is hiding.
My voice was on vacation, without me.
Welcome to the English Corner, your daily dose of effortless English. I'm Tina.
And I'm Leo. If you've ever been the quiet one in a meeting, this episode is for you.
Today, we're talking about finding your voice at work in English. No perfect grammar required, just one sentence to start.
And if you like this, subscribe so you don't miss more daily English. Now, let's get into it. So, I work as a designer. Every meeting, I would sit in the corner, open my laptop, and scroll. My cracked phone screen, I never fix it because I think the cracks are lucky, would be in my hand. I'd tell myself, I'll just listen today. But I never spoke.
What happened?
After 6 months, my manager finally asked me, Leo, do you have any ideas about the new project? I panicked. I had ideas, but I had never shared them. She looked surprised, like she forgot I could talk.
That moment, that's the wake-up call. You realized you were invisible.
Exactly. I was the invisible designer with a cracked phone. So I decided, next meeting, 1 sentence. That's all. Just one.
And?
The meeting came. I pulled out my lucky cracked phone to check the time, and then I watched a video of a woman stomping grapes in a big barrel. For 8 minutes. The meeting ended. My sentence stayed inside my head.
Oh no, you chose grapes over your own voice.
It wasn't just grapes. It was a grape circus.
Leo, here's the thing. Speaking up is a muscle. If you don't use it, the power to even try gets smaller every meeting.
A muscle? So my speaking muscle was like a tiny, forgotten grape?
Worse, it was a grape that never left the barrel. But you can train it. You don't need a big speech. You just need 1 sentence to keep the muscle alive.
So the muscle gets weaker the longer I'm quiet. That explains why after 6 months, I couldn't even open my mouth.
Exactly. So here's a tiny habit. Before your next meeting, write down 1 sentence you could say. Practice it out loud.
To myself? In the mirror?
Even better, to Professor Quackers.
You know about Professor Quackers? My rubber duck on my desk. I talk to him when I'm nervous.
I do now. And a rubber duck is the perfect listener. No judgment, just quacking.
He's very professional. So I say, I think we could try a different color for the logo, to a duck.
Yes, that's proactive. I think we could, or could I add something? Simple, clear. Start there.
So the duck gets the first draft, and the meeting gets the final version.
But Leo, what if you say it wrong? What if your English isn't perfect?
That's what I'm scared of. What if they laugh?
Most people don't laugh. They're busy thinking about their own lunch. And even if your grammar isn't perfect, your idea is still there.
So they hear my idea, not my mistake?
Exactly. And if they don't understand, you can just say, could you clarify that? See? Another word from our list.
Clarify. To make it clear. So it's okay to ask for help.
It's more than okay. It shows you care about communication, not weakness.
That day, my cracked phone betrayed me. The cracks reminded me of my broken confidence. I opened it to check the time, and suddenly, I was watching a video titled, Grandma's Grape Stomping Championship. I couldn't stop. 7 minutes of purple feet.
You were avoiding. The phone was your shield.
It was. And the cracks on the screen? They were like a map of my fear. All those little lines, going nowhere.
That's a poetic moment from a guy with a rubber duck. But now, you can use that phone differently. Write your sentence on it before the meeting, not to scroll, but to remind.
So my phone becomes a notepad, not a trap.
Leo, the scariest sentence is the first one. After that, you're just having a conversation.
That's actually comforting. The first one is the hardest, then it's like talking to a friend.
Yes, you've already done the hard part by starting.
So how do I make sure I actually do it next time? I don't want another grape incident.
Here's your homework. Tell Professor Quackers one sentence you'll say in your next meeting. Say it out loud to the duck tonight.
What if the duck falls asleep?
He won't. He's a rubber duck. He doesn't blink. But if you want, send me the sentence too. I'll be your human duck.
That's a strange offer. Human duck. But okay. I'll practice with Quackers, and then maybe I'll tell you.
Deal. And you can also find a real study buddy, someone to practice with before the meeting. It's like warming up your muscle.
My speaking muscle gets a warm-up session with a duck. Got it.
Your English doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be present.
So even if I mess up, I'm there. I'm in the game.
Exactly. You're not invisible anymore. Okay, Leo, let's argue about which word from today is most important for a meeting.
Easy. Proactive. If you're not proactive, you're just waiting for someone to call on you, like a kid in class.
But being proactive without being articulate is useless. You need to articulate your ideas clearly.
But even if you're articulate, people might not understand. So you need to clarify. That's the real hero.
And what if you disagree? You need perspective. I have a different perspective. It shows you're thinking.
But perspective without assertiveness is just talking to yourself. You need to be assertive, not aggressive.
And the most underrated? Constructive. You can give constructive feedback without hurting feelings.
So they all work together, like a team. Proactive is the starter, articulate is the shape, clarify is the rescue, perspective is the twist, assertive is the volume, and constructive is the shield.
That's actually a great summary, and you didn't need your duck for that.
Professor Quackers is taking notes.
Now, let's take 4 common harsh sentences and make them kinder, like we did in the meeting scenarios.
Turn your inner critic into a friendly coach.
First, your idea is wrong.
Can I offer a different perspective?
Second, I don't understand you.
Could you clarify your point?
Third, I do my work.
I want to be more proactive and share my ideas.
Fourth, this report is bad.
Can I give some constructive feedback on this report?
See? Same meaning, different feeling. And that's how you build confidence. That's all for today. Leo, one last thing.
Yes?
What's one sentence you wish you had said in a meeting? Share it in English below. We'll reply with encouragement. And remember, your English just needs to be present.
So, to everyone listening, take your phone, write one sentence, and say it to your own Professor Quackers, whatever that may be.
This is the English Corner, your daily dose of effortless English. Bye for now.